Hi, Taurus. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for April 2021. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Ascendant, and Taurus Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. So all that being said, Taurus, now on to your April 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. You have a mixed bag of cards here. I got to see what this one's going to be about. You have Nine of Swords first. This is grieving the loss of a breakup of a love relationship. It could also mean grieving some other kind of loss. It could be not feeling well. It could be worried about somebody else not feeling well. It could also be sleepless nights, migraine headaches, bad dreams. It can be any of those things. And these cards can also mean many other things as well. I feel that you've watched somebody that you care about make some really bad decisions. Because I hear the collective consciousness of Taurus going, what are they thinking? What were they thinking? Or what are they thinking? Because for some of you, you may have already seen them do this bad decision prior to April. But for some of you, it could be happening in this month. And you may feel like it's up to you to help solve this or correct it, because I also hear the collective consciousness of Taurus going, how do I fix this? So this could be one of your kids or your sibling or a other family member or even a friend. But for some reason, you feel like you're the one that needs to come to the rescue or come in and help fix it. That not only has this person done some stupid things, they've also said some things that are not good either. And for some of you, you just wish that they would stop because it's wearing you down. It's like beating you down on your nerves and your worry. You may feel like you want to talk to, I hear the word a chaplain. Now, does anybody use those words anymore? Probably not. That's my spirit guides are from, they're my ancestors from long ago. Some of them I never met. So this is from long ago. So a chaplain is like a minister, a priest. Some of you may want to talk to a lawyer. This could be somebody that you're witnessing that you feel like their decisions are a detriment to their life. Maybe somebody you know has an addiction and they've gotten addicted to opioids or painkillers of some other sort, or heroin or alcohol or something. But they could be making really bad decisions in many other ways. It doesn't just have to be those things. But I do pick up that energy here that whatever it is that they're doing, you feel like they're doing something that's detrimental to their life, to themselves and or their life. And you may also feel like there's, if it's not, because I also hear the words bringing in a specialist, bring a specialist in. So this could also be you worried about somebody's health where they have some medical problem that they need to see a specialist to solve. So it's either somebody that you're worried about that they're ruining their life with their bad decisions and things they're saying, and they may need some kind of rehab or help in that way. But for others of you, it could be somebody you're worried about somebody that has a health issue and that you want to help solve this problem. And so you may feel like a specialist needs to get brought in. The next card you have is Three of Rods. Now, this card also came up for Pisces. So Taurus and Pisces got the Three of Rods. This is waiting patiently for success to come in, letting go of something so success can come into you. It could also be you could be at the beginning stages of a successful business or venture. I feel like you're doing a lot of manifesting and practicing law of attraction and putting out there into the universe of something you want, because something you want that you're trying to get going hasn't been happening for some of you Tauruses. And I feel that some of you may be tired of watching other people that you don't feel are as deserving, or just other people around you get lucky breaks, have success, and you feel like, why isn't this happening to me? When is it my turn? That kind of energy. You could be talking to somebody or getting involved with somebody that could help you start a business or get some kind of aspect of your career upgraded, up and going. So you may be talking to somebody about like business advice, or they could be somebody that's helpful in telling you, hey, this is what you need to do. Taurus, you need to do this, take this class, or go here, or get this going, or blah, blah, blah. Like how to get something up off the ground and going, either in a business you want to start or in your career. I feel for some of you, this could occur more towards the end of the month of April, maybe even right around the 29th, 28th, 27th, 28th, 29th. And you could even go to some presentation or seminar, or it could be even on the internet, where you listen and watch somebody speak that really turns things around for you, where you're like, okay, now I get it. Like, I know now what I need to do. Like something you're going to watch or listen to, like a person. I see a person speaking. And for many of you, it's a man that's speaking, but it could be a female for some of you. It doesn't really matter who it is, but I get that you're like, oh my God, this was life-changing. Now I know what it is I need to do. So think on that. If you have the idea that you want to open up a business, I feel that Tauruses will have much more success with a business they open or start in 2022 than you'll have if you start it in 2021. But don't let that discourage you. Even if you open it in 2021, it may not be successful until you get to 2022. So the next card you have in your reading is the Moon. And the Moon is secrecy and deception and romance. It could also be secrecy. It could also be romance separately from each other, just secrecy or just romance. This could also be your own psychic ability and your own intuition is increasing greatly in April of 2021. This could also indicate that something could be an illusion going on around you when the Moon card shows up. There's a lot of things that may seem awry or out of order to you. You may have a lot of paperwork that's got to get straightened out, or documents, paperwork, anything to do with legalities. Some of you are upset because there's a relationship that you're unhappy about that you wish you could heal. And you may feel like you want to get better situated in your life in some way so that it gives you the ability to do more things. To do more things or to get things that you need. You may feel like the path that you're going to be on in April is a little bit rocky, and you may be concerned and concerned about what things you're going to say and how you're going to deal with people. And I go back to what I said in the Nine of Swords. You're going to want to feel like you're uplifting and supportive, and not like you're being overly critical or too hard on somebody. You're not going to want to come across too harsh. You know, for some of you, dealing with whatever came up in the Nine of Swords card, you may feel like you're all alone in dealing with it. You may not have support of other people around you, family members or friends. Whatever the Nine of Swords situation is, in the Moon card it's coming up, you may feel alone about it. And you may even feel like you're really tired of asking people over and over again to do the things you want them to do or need them to do. You may have already reached out to people and that they're not forthcoming, they're not supportive, or they're not showing up, or they're not helping. You may even feel like people have really disappointed you, where there's been shattered dreams or shattered reality, or people have just made decisions and that have been disappointing to you. So disappointment could be high for you about something. And again, I go back over to the Nine of Swords card. I actually feel like your Nine of Swords and your Moon card are really intertwined here in your reading. I do feel that it's on your mind to start getting out and being active more and becoming more social. And I feel like you're also thinking about, like, I have to be very trusting more of my spiritual guidance, of what your spirit guides are trying to tell you, your dreams, your deceased loved ones, the angels, or whatever you believe. Some people don't believe in that stuff. But if you do, I feel you're a Taurus that's like, you want to receive their messages. You want to pay more attention and be more receptive to those spiritual energies around you. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. The next card you have, Taurus, actually Pisces got this. No, I'm sorry, Libra got this card. You and Libra, Taurus and Libra both got Three of Cups, which is parties, gatherings, and celebrations. You could be throwing a party for someone. You could be attending a party for someone. This could also be three sisters, three females, three friends. It could be help from friends. It could also indicate a celebratory conclusion to something that's been going on. You know, anything that you feel that has gotten out of hand with a relationship or other relationships, you may want to sit down and talk to either you're one of the three in the cards or you're separate and these are the three people you need to talk to. And, you know, I feel like these people are not going to really be wanting to hear what you have to say to them. And I go back to this and this. Remember where I said you weren't getting supported by people and you were alone in some kind of situation, no matter what you've asked for? I feel like these are the people that you're talking to that have fit those parameters. That's what I feel. Like, I feel like you have to be the voice of reason here. Like, you've got to be like, look, you guys aren't seeing the right picture, or you're ignoring things that need to be addressed. Like somehow you're like the voice of knowledge and reason in a situation. And this could even be with a group of friends. It doesn't just have to be like a family member. You could have a friend that's going off the rails that needs help and assistance. And the other friends are like turning a blind eye to it and ignoring it. But this could be in a family situation. And I feel like you're really, really super tired of fretting and worrying, and that you feel like, you know what? Some of this fret and worry needs to go on you people, not just me carrying this burden. I feel like one of these people that you're dealing with is always like upbeat and looking for a good time and maybe fun, or has some sarcastic comments, but they're like kind of like try to seem like positive. but they're not dealing with it. They don't want to deal with any issues. I feel like you're talking to them, like trying to get them on board to act as a team so that that you can solve any issues or problems together. I feel if you do have a meeting with them in April or even in May, I feel that this is going to be a big discussion and you're going to discuss a lot of things. So this doesn't feel like a party or a celebration to me, although for some of you, maybe you are attending one. And maybe this discussion is going to happen at some kind of gathering or celebration. But for some of you, I really feel this is more like you calling a meeting, you having the gathering, and you like trying to explain what's going on and what needs to be done. Your last card of your reading is the Six of Swords. And, you know, lately the Six of Swords has been showing up an awful lot in the other March and other months and mid-months. This is the only time it has shown up in April. You're the last sign I'm reading for April. So this is moving. This could also be moving from troubled shores to better shores. It could be literally moving your residence. It could be having to commute for work. It could be travel. I feel that some of you don't like someplace you are, either the work, the job that you're in, company or business you work for, or where you're living. Maybe you don't like your building or your neighbors or what's happening in your area. And I do feel that you feel like, I want to get out of here. That comes up to me when I look at the card. So I feel like you're leaving because you feel really compelled to leave. You know, for some of you, you may be like, well, I'm tired of shouldering all the blame and responsibility. If I get out of here, then you're going to have to deal with it. So some of you may even be doing it in a little bit of a, I don't want to say spiteful because it's reasonable what you're thinking. It's not unreasonable, but some of you may be like, I want to get out of here. And then what are you going to do to the people that aren't helping in this scenario that comes up? And as I always say, if what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you or make sense to you, first of all, it's predictions. So they may not make sense to you right now. They may make sense to you a year from now, because a lot of people, I'm going to stop right here and say this because I said it in one of the other signs. A lot of people lately have been commenting. I get this comes to me in waves where I get comments under my Vimeo videos, comments under the YouTube videos, and private emails, as well as in my private readings. Lately, I've had people in all those areas say, what I said a year ago, what predictions my guides made a year ago are happening to them now. So some of what I'm saying to you may happen a year from now. For some of you, it may happen now. And for some of you, it could happen a couple months later, because you don't all have the same birth chart and you aren't born on the same time. Not only are you not born in the same country, state, city, province, you're not born on the same time either. So these timings for your sign are going to be different for all of you. And this is also why you really need to watch your rising sign and your sun sign and even your moon sign to get a really complete picture. Your moon sign is going to tell you how you're going to feel about it. Some people don't care about that, but I've had people write me and say their moon sign was dead on for them. So if you have the time to listen to them, it may be more helpful to you if what I'm saying in this reading doesn't make sense, because I'm going to be honest with you right here, Taurus. It really seems like a pointed situation where there's somebody that's having problems, and whether it's an illness or it's some kind of addiction problem, and you're dealing with it and trying to solve it, and you're not getting help, and the people that you do want to help are blowing it off. And I do feel for some of you, you are going to have some kind of meeting about it, and you're going to be spelling it out for them. And for some of you, it's making you want to leave where you are to kind of force other people to have to deal with it. But that's not all the reasons some of you want to leave. Some of you, it's a job you want to leave that you're dissatisfied with. And some of you, it's for other reasons, like you just don't like your neighbors, or you just don't like the town or city anymore, and you want to get a fresh start. I do feel that some of you are going to be seeking out other areas where you're going to be like, I want to go check out over here. Do I like it here? Would I be able to find work here? Or if you're self-employed, maybe it doesn't matter where you live and you can live anywhere, but like going to assess where you want to go. So you could be doing some traveling around, just see, what do I think about this town or this city or this province or this country? Some of you may be frustrated with where you are because a lot of businesses or things may have shut down and closed up. And you may feel like there's nothing around. Like, I used to go here, I used to go to this place, I used to go do that, but they're all closed. So some of you may be frustrated about your area because it's too limiting for you, or too many businesses have shut down. You may even have a friend that's like trying to say, come this way, come here, come move over here because everything's much better here. Things are open here. Or, you know, you won't be so isolated, or you're not getting any support or help where you are. You need to come here. So for some of you, you have somebody that's trying to get you to go to where they are. You know, some of you are going to be very adamant about, I'm putting it out there, I'm saying what I have to say, and then I'm done with it. Some of you are going to have that attitude. And some of you are going to be very motivated and driven. And this may even be like to sell your property. You may be very motivated and driven to sell. Or just to leave where you live if you rent. But for some of you, I really hear it strongly, like motivated to sell. And some of you could even be struggling with somebody that's like a nuisance to you, that's bothering you, which again could be a neighbor, or it could be a family member, or somebody that you know, but for some of you, like that you're related to. But for some of you, you've got somebody that's like turning out to be a nuisance. Could even be if you have like an ex stalking you, or somebody that's interested in you that you are not interested in. That could be a nuisance to you as well. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Tauruses for the month of April 2021, I got smoky quartz. It may look like it's clear, but it's really not. If you could see this in person, and next to my clear quartz, maybe if you look at it this way, like, can you see? It is smoky quartz. So this would be the best gemstone for you to put on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, your heart chakra when you meditate, or to wear a beaded bracelet of it, or have a pendant. Always good when you get the most energy from the stone when it touches your skin, and you can put it underneath your pillow when you're sleeping. This is where this stone is going to motivate you to like have big oomph in your energy, like to make big changes, big decisions. It's also going to help you and protect you from negative forces and negative energies of people that you deal with around you. It's a stone, though, which is kind of a weird message, that's going to hold you accountable. So you're going to need to speak your truth and to walk your talk. It's also going to be a stone that's going to help in some way, help you believe in yourself more, help your self-esteem and believing in yourself, having faith and belief in yourself. If you wear this stone or have it or on you, it's also going to help you be able to see the shadow side of people. So this would be a good gemstone for you if you're around people that you don't know whether you can trust, or you have some kind of suspicion or worry or concern about. If you have this stone on you or around you, I feel like it's going to help you to make discernment. Can I trust them or not? Like, it's going to help you be able to see the dark side of people more clearly. And, you know, because sometimes we don't want to see things, negative things about other people, and then it works out against us in the long run. So this looks like it'll be a helpful stone for Taurus for April of 2021. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special Vimeo videos I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools that are for very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can access those by going to my website, theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I've recorded. You can read the descriptions of what I've looked into and the time frames the predictions are for. You click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. But I post the most recent video series links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the 3 most recent video series that are recorded down below, actually 4, are first, my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for the month of April 2021. It's like a continuation. As I stop this video, I go on to the crystal and give you additional messages and predictions for your sign. And you might want to check your rising sign and your moon sign on those, as well as your sun sign. The other most recent video series links below are what's lucky and new for you in 2021, psychic tarot readings. And you might really also there want to watch your rising sign as well as your sun sign. But please be sure to watch the video trailer and read the description before purchasing those videos in that particular series. I also have the Big Love Psychic Tarot readings for 2021 for both singles and couples. That link is also down below in the description box. If you haven't gotten that yet, for love and romance, you might really want to check that out. And my Saturn in Aquarius psychic tarot and crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions last for 3 years. They start in December of 2021 and go until March of 2023. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools and give you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides. I post them there, and many people do find that these messages and predictions resonate with them, and you may also, so I would love to see you over there, and I hope you'll decide to check those out. Also, if you would like to help support the readings and the work I do here on YouTube, there's a donation link that's posted below. All the video series links I have posted below, and that donation button is connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It means a lot, and it does help a lot. So thank you so much for that. So I hope all of you have absolutely marvelous month of March. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.